In the crazy world of Bray Wyatt, everything means something, right? And there was something shown on SmackDown, this image of a woman. Now, we're pretty sure this woman is not the factor in this. We know this is a stock image, therefore the person behind this isn't important at all. What is, though, is that everything in the Bray Wyatt world means something. This woman has a spiral on her cheek. Now, this image has only been shown once, so that could be crucial, but that everyone's mind will go to the Billy puppet from Saw. And to me, it goes to the catchphrase, "Let the game begin." Now, this is very interesting because "let the game begin" doesn't mean too much until you work out where it originally came from. And it's from the commercial when you see Billy riding his tricycle announcing that phrase. Interestingly, Survivor Series is coming up in a few weeks, and while the poster is out, WWE has also released a commercial for it, containing
"Let the games begin."
Now, on its own, that's a little bit of a loose theory, but let's try and tie it in with something else too. What's going on with Asuka, Alexa, and Nikki? Now, Asuka would be a complete left field. I've not seen that coming. There's no hints to anything, but it could happen. There's definitely a connection right now with Alexa Bliss. Obviously, she's the one that's seemingly been haunted. We know the White Rabbit stuff that originally led to Bray's return was definitely connected to the Alice in Wonderland stuff, which Bray and Alexa also did in the Firefly Funhouse. So we can make those connections. But is it Bray or is it Uncle Howdy stalking Alexa Bliss? Uncle Howdy, the only thing we know is he wants Bray to put a mask back on. We assume that's the Fiend. If that's true, could Uncle Howdy like Alexa Bliss because she can bring the Fiend back? She's done it before. Or does he hate Alexa Bliss because she took the Fiend away? Now, we don't know how the story at WrestleMania plays out because we never got told what actually happened here. But if Alexa cost Bray the Fiend, maybe he doesn't even like her. There's also this theory that Uncle Howdy could be the therapist, or the therapist was working for Uncle Howdy, and maybe they were trying to keep Alexa Bliss safe while Bray Wyatt was gone. That's potentially interesting. But my money right now, I'd have to put it on Nikki Cross working with Bray Wyatt, or working with Uncle Howdy. Now, her relationship with Damage Control doesn't seem to be complete. They seem to be on the same page, but Nikki hasn't seemingly become friends with them. She's seemingly going along for convenience sake. And during last night's Raw, Nikki Cross said something very interesting.
Time to play.
And if we go back to that Survivor Series commercial we spoke about earlier, listen.
"The time has come to play."
Now again, that was a little bit loose, but because they were talking about Survivor Series. But two things in the commercial, and both things potentially being referenced. Also, look at Nikki Cross's Titantron. The butterfly. She's always had the butterfly. But does anyone else think that looks shattered? And broken? And, that's definitely what they're going for, right? I mean, we know Bray's got a hawk moth. Could they? Could it actually be Nikki Cross looking for revenge on Alexa Bliss on behalf of Bray Wyatt or Uncle Howdy? Is Nikki Cross a part of the Wyatt Six? Maybe. And if revenge is what Bray's after, at War Games, Alexa Bliss is going to be locked in a cage. Imagine if she's the final entrant for her team, alone, locked in a cage, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Oh boy. There was also a connection a couple of weeks ago to Survivor Series. White Rabbit here on Twitter pointing out the amount of liars was 29, Survivor Series was in 29 days. And you also have all these red and blue lights everywhere surrounding Bray Wyatt that everyone's been wondering what they mean. Well, that is the colour scheme for Survivor Series. Is there not been multiple teases at this point for potentially something huge from Bray Wyatt at Survivor Series? If he's not wrestling, maybe he does something dramatically huge.
Time will tell.
So there does seem to be multiple connections to Bray with Survivor Series. Although loose, combined, there seems to be a lot going on. Very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you as always next time. Peace!